All right, 6:52 this morning. Tonight, the people against a plan to expand the Overland Park Arboretum will get their chance to convince the city council to vote no. So these opponents even hired a law firm and filed a special petition to get this chance.
Supporters, on the other hand, say this project represents 14 years worth of community input and research. It's not just a snap decision. 41 Action News reporter Charlie Keegan joins us live this morning with both sides of what could be a pretty heated debate tonight in Overland Park. Charlie, good morning.
Yeah, I think good morning, Ted. I think this will be a long and lively debate inside City Hall later tonight. But some of the opponents here don't even think that this debate should happen tonight. You see, there's 3 new city council members elected in November who don't take their seats until next week. So they want those city council members to be the ones making this decision. One of those newly elected members is actually on the 6th district where the Arboretum is located. So these opponents have even filed a formal request with the city asking to push this item back to a later meeting. But as of Friday, they hadn't heard back from the city, and when we look this morning, the item is on tonight's agenda, listed, ready to go. So as you look at your video, at the video on your screen now, you see what the proposal calls for: a new visitor center here at the Arboretum, more gardens, including a sculpture park, and then adding an amphitheater and more open space. That's something these opponents worry about, saying that it might commercialize what they view as a nature-based sanctuary.
The incoming city council members that were elected can't vote on this. And so as a tax-paying citizen, I'm very concerned because this is unfair, and essentially the city's being a bully about it.
Those opponents even looked up an old deed from a person who has sold part of their property to the Arboretum about 30 years ago. It represents about 20%, 20 acres of the 300 acres there, 10%, a little less than 10% of the Arboretum, but says that the sale should include park purposes only for that land. And they argue that what the city has planned is more than a park. Supporters on the flip side say that this is, the Arboretum is more of a cultural amenity, that it needs things like this, these kind of events and revenue-generating activities. So they support this movement going forward. Of course, City Council will have the final say at 7:30 tonight. Reporting in Overland Park, Charlie Keegan, 41 Action News Today.
All right, Charlie, thank you. Another concern from opponents is whether these additions to the Arboretum will generate more traffic. Look at drone footage one neighbor shared with us. Shows the cars backed up on 179th Street going to the Luminary Walk at the Arboretum last month. The city says its plan for the Arboretum does not require any improvements or expansions to 179th Street. And data from the police department show 3 car crashes at the Arboretum entrance in the past 5 years.